is 5 a.m. here. I couldn't sleep, and I decided I wanted to do a quick tarot reading for the planet, for Gaia, and she was very talkative, and the cards just kept flying out the deck. So I'm going to share what she has said today. Right, are we ready? I asked Gaia, what do we need to know right now, and what is going to be happening from her perspective. And the first card that came out of the deck is the Five of Fire. She at the moment is completing goals, and yeah, they're bothersome details of and conflict. It's going to be in conflict with others. It's going to be conflict for the people here, because they are going to be conflicted over the changes that are coming. It is to do with the Ring of Fire. I have been having a feeling about the Ring of Fire for quite some time. When I went down to the core of the planet in meditation yesterday, I saw a fiery inferno of energy, and she's building up to something, and it felt very turbulent. There is going to be a release of energy, but to her it is completing goals, and it is bothersome in the details. Yes, it's going to be a lot of bother to a lot of people, I would imagine, and a lot of conflict, but it is nature. Now, conflicting and crossing this was the Ten of Earth. This is not conducive at the moment for a lot of people with happy family life and financial security and finding magic in the little things in life because of the coming turmoil. So some people's happy endings are not going to be so happy. But Gaia says spare, to what she's saying is it's a time of positive change, that these changes that are happening within her and within us are positive, and the situation is moving forward. But fortune, as the children of the light, is on our side. And so to not be disparaged or despondent, she doesn't want her children to be that. She wants them to understand that these changes that she is doing are necessary for her as a planet and for us. And she wants you to find your inner balance. She really does want you to be balancing your mental and emotional selves right now, and finding the fortitude. Speaking your truth is also very important right now. It is actually starting to open yourselves up to the fact that you are able to make the changes within yourself and on your planet for the better. As she is changing, she wants to say to you, as I'm changing, my children, you can do the changing too. We are moving together as one. You can make it a turbulent change, or you can see the fortitude in change, and you can actually go with the flow of the changes that are going to be happening and occurring on my surface at this time and underneath my surface at this time, for everything is synergy, everything is one. It is the time of the Great Awakening. She wants you to start looking at things from a different perspective. And you see here that Archangel Gabriel's perspective is upside down. It is to say, look at things differently and start to understand the importance of the shifts and movements of my earth, like the seasons and the changings of the tide. Everything has its time and its place, its time and its space, and to start appreciating everything from a different perspective so that you can understand things better and make use of every situation that is presented to you in the best possible way for yourselves. Look at things from a different perspective. It's a temporary standstill. And you've got to remember that things do come to a standstill sometimes, but everything is temporary. Do not start going to a place of panic. Do not start going to a place of tragedy. Beyond that which is, start to realize that we can move beyond anything together, and we do. Everything changes, like the seasons, like the tides. We move together, we move as one. So don't forget that you yourselves can actually weather any storm. And the time of the Great Awakening is about going within. It is about learning to love yourself and know yourself completely and open yourself to the higher realms of possibility and the higher realms of existence. But Gaia is preparing you at this time for a time of great sadness. But she said, it's time to heal. This is a time not to become bitter or embroiled in I'm right, you're wrong songs, because no one is wrong or right. Everything just is. And acceptance is the way forward to peace. We need to start breaking down the barriers of divide and coming together. And if Gaia has to do something extreme to make that happen, she will. She is not beyond that particular action. She has the power, she's always had it, and she's been very, very patient with humanity. And I just feel a great sadness within her, and also a great hope in the same vein, because she wants to bring us together in unity and take us with her to where she's going as she raises her vibration. But she says, as these changes come with me upon my surface, there will be a time of great sadness. So please take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others is paramount in all things. We're going to need to come together and start working with the earth. If you see here, this lady is toiling and working and giving back to Gaia as Gaia is giving to them. It is a unified, amalgamated way of viewing us and our relationship with our planet. And she says skill work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. And I think humanity is going to be going back to school in a big way in the coming years, because we're leveling up as one entity that is humanity, because we are all one, we are all unified in consciousness. I know at the moment there's the illusion of separation, but we're not separate. It's been a lie that is constantly being drip fed to us to keep us believing in separation. but we're all brothers and sisters in the light. And Gaia knows this, and Gaia is calling us back to that way of being again. She said, you made an unwise choice, but you learn what you can from the situation of the unwise choices you made. It is not an ending, but rather a new beginning, because through all of the things that we've learned in separation, we can forgive ourselves, move on together, and unify in a greater way than we have ever have before. And we need to start reviewing everyone's motives at the time of the Great Awakening. It's about reviewing motives. It's about awakening to truths. Some of them are going to be harsh truths for her children. And you are going to have to accept your responsibilities. And you are going to have to take accountability for everything that is going on this planet. Not one of us is beyond reproach. None of us are. We are all equally responsible for what is going on its surface, for the poison of the oceans, for the crap that's in the landfills, for every single thing that we've been doing. We will need to become accountable for and make changes to. But she's saying, I don't want you to get hung up on things. I want you to learn from them and go back to school if you need to find ways of fixing them. Whatever it is you need to do. But don't judge yourself, learn from it, and grow. But she really does want you to start thinking about reviewing everyone's motives on this planet when it comes to your leaders. Do they really have your best interests at heart right now, humanity? Because from where I'm seeing, I try not to judge because I'm trying to move beyond judgment. It is what it is. And I do see the purpose behind it, but it doesn't make it an easy pill to swallow nonetheless. So she really wants you to start thinking and waking up to the truths that so far you have put the power outside of yourself, and through doing that you have let other people abuse your own free will power to their own advantage. And it has not served you, it has not served Gaia, it has not served the animal kingdom, it has not done anything but serve the people that are in power. And when are you going to wake up? This is the question. I asked Gaia what she wants for you, and this is what she wants. A job well done. She wants joy, contentment, and gratitude, and your path to be secured to enlightenment. And what she fears is that you won't reach it with her. She wants to give you the world again. The world that she was gifted back in the beginning of time when the world was Eden, because this is what Gaia is, Eden. And she says, I want to give you the gift of free living and the land that was heavenly, lush, green, filled with life and filled with food. Because we used to all eat like vegans. And I keep saying this to people who aren't vegan. I say, I'm so sorry to tell you the truth. That is the truth. The highest vibrational diet is organic fruit and vegetables and pure, clean, drunken water. And this is what Gaia would like the world to go back to. That's where she's taking the planet. You are invited to join her on this journey. And she says, those who do come with me will be, your relationship with Gaia is going to enter a new phase because her consciousness is coming online. She will be able to talk to you and you to her. She says, our relationship, humanity, is going to enter a new phase when you will have heightened psychic abilities. And your powers are going to start coming online. I have talked about this before as well. I have spoken at length about clairvoyance, about your abilities, and how you yourself are going to have powers. I may not have done that on this channel, and if I haven't, I am so sorry, but I am now. You are going to have abilities: clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, telepathy, and the planet. You will be able to hear the animals speaking to you again. You will be able to interact with your dogs, your cats. You will have the ability to interact with the higher vibrational beings on this planet. Because humanity, I'm sorry to break it to you, my darlings, but you became the lowest form when you thought of yourself above others. We all did. But we are raising our vibrations again to become part of the beautiful community of life that is this planet. To be the loving, empathic, peaceable, unity consciousness that we once were. And we had powers, and we are going to be having them back again. As a starseed, I can tell you that this is not my first rodeo. I am, as a soul, very, very old, and I've had lives on many planets, from Lyra to Sirius to Pleiadian. I mean, I've been around the block in the galaxy. I've also fought in the Orion Wars. We're not alone in the galaxy, that's for sure. We're going to be bringing ourselves back, and Gaia is as well, to a place where we will be rejoining our galactic community, because off-world, everything else is fifth dimensional in this galaxy. The third dimensional realm is collapsing as we speak, and changes going on the planet now are Gaia raising her vibration. And so, this has been the reading from Gaia and me, and the message that she brings. And I really want you to take this in and sit with it and see how you feel with the message. All right? I love you all. I pray for people living in the Aegean right now. And I hope that those who can are leaving and getting somewhere safe, just until we know what the cold air is doing. I certainly would be recommending it if I was their leader. My love to you all. I will be back again with another reading very soon. I'd like to thank Gaia, who was very eager to get this message to you today. And I felt so drawn to do it. It was really weird. So thank you, Gaia, and thank you to anybody who watches the video. If you liked it, please leave me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's free to do. Hit that bell. I upload every Monday at 7 p.m. and sometimes I do random readings like this and they will just go up willy-nilly. All right, thank you so much, my darlings. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.